Hello everyone, this is Judith with another video. Very warm welcome to the channel. Yeah, and it's all about your twin flame journey, and today I want to talk a little bit about the now moment, and how delicious it really is, or how delicious it really can be, and how much of a guidance it can really give us along the journey. Yeah, I've often talked about me starting off my career as an actress in this lifetime, and one of the most important lessons that I took from that is really what it is to be immersed in the now moment. But being in the now moment as an actress was something different than being in the now moment is for me now, as I am like on the twin flame journey and connected to my higher self and the divine. It's growing, and it's growing each and every day, right? It is really something that I am exploring deeply, and I'm realizing, and you maybe too, um, that's all there is. That's it, the now moment. Even if we are thinking of the future, we are doing it now. When we are thinking about the past, or we're having feelings and memories about the past, we are doing it in the now moment. Yeah, so the now moment is where our power is. If we are interested in power, and you should be, you should be interested in your power, right? There is a book that is called Power versus Force, right? So we do not mean force by power. Yeah, force is something completely different and goes more in the direction of control. And that's exactly what love is not. Love is not control, right? Control comes from fear. People who are in fear or act from a place of fear, they want to exude control. Yeah, they want to have control over people. But that's not where we want to be, and that's exactly what the new paradigm is all about. New paradigm means that you are aware that you are creating by being in alignment in the now moment. In alignment with what? In alignment with the divine, right? So, and there are, first of all, I want to say on the twin flame journey, it's normal and it's okay to go back and forth between being in alignment and not being in alignment, because by like shifting to those higher vibrations, all the things that are like not in a higher vibration are basically being shown to us on the silver plate, right? They're being presented to us, to you, and you can see them, right? And that in itself is a gift. Yeah, so not a reason to get overwhelmed and to fall back into the lower vibrations and to react. But of course, that can happen. And if it happens, it happens. It doesn't matter. When I started my twin flame journey, there was not a lot of help out there on the internet, right? Not a lot of people had experienced that, apparently. And all my issues basically were presented to me right away, but I didn't know what to do. I was pretty clueless what to do and how to go about it. And that's part of the journey, because you then learn, and that's different for everyone, right? It's different for everyone. It's really also your path is then maybe connected to your mission, as is mine, right? That I'm learning along the way and then being able to help out other twin flames and to teach, right? So that's how it goes. So and there is more ahead, right? So yeah, and there's only ever alignment, or you're in alignment or you're not in alignment. And this is not only in relation to your twin flame union, but it's there are different areas of our lives, and very often there are other areas that need to be aligned as well, right? So it's happening simultaneously on different levels, and we have areas where we might have more luggage than in others, and how to navigate this and how to go about this, that's basically what I'm calling the white pillar. Yeah, that's very much about where are you putting your attention, where is your focus, what are you doing with your thoughts, emotions, what are you doing with your imagination. I want to give you a quote from Buddha. He said, "What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. And what you imagine, you create." I think that's, in a nutshell, everything that is important, right? And once we deeply understand this, and once we deeply, um, not we deeply, but once we know, or we have developed like skills to navigate this, then it becomes really something that is fun. Yeah. And that's what life is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be struggle, but very often, and that's same for me, we are like, we were taught basically to believe that life is struggle. But life is not struggle, but contrast is everywhere. Contrast is showing us what we want and what we don't want, right? So we should appreciate the contrast as well. I know this is hard, but that could be a sign that you made it. and along the twin flame journey, we often refer to this as not being triggered by your twin flame anymore. Yeah, it's not about like I don't care anymore, or he can say whatever, I'm shut down. Yeah. So I don't feel anything. But what it really means is that everything that is showing up in your now moment is basically an information, not more and not less. It's an information about where you are. And so your twin flame is mirroring this directly to you. So it's very valuable information, right? And when you come to deeply feel the value of this information, then you are no longer triggered. Yeah. Then you can just like look at this information and process it, and just discern what is this, what is this telling me. What is the universe communicating? And more the things that you deeply desire will also show up. Yeah, because the process, of course, it's endless. As long as we are in these human bodies, we will experience contrast to some degree, but not to the degree that we will be separate from the divine, and not to the degree that we will be separate from our twin flames, right? It's just, first we have to work through the thick of it. Yeah, and that's not the same for everyone as well, right? So always be lighthearted about it. Just as I said, I did not have a lot of knowledge, or there was not a lot of knowledge out there, and 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 it was not easy to navigate the journey. Now there are a lot of things. There's a lot of BS as well, and I sometimes see couples where I doubt that they are twin flames. But that's okay as well, because when you are on the journey and you're like navigating the journey, you will have the discernment that you need uh, to also know what is right and what is wrong. And there might be things that you doubt, and that's also okay. And because one of the things that is Almost as delicious as the now moment. It depends what you experience in the now moment, right? But that's clarity. Clarity is also there for you. So you might, for example, also come to a place where you doubt whether your twin flame is your twin flame, and that's also totally fine, right? But when you're in alignment, this means you receive clarity, right? There is clarity there for you, what the next step is to take, what's aligning with you, what is in alignment, what is not alignment, what feels good, what doesn't feel good, right? And sometimes we also have to admit, and maybe this is you at this point now, that we don't know who our twin flame is, or if this person is our twin flame. That's totally fine, right? The universe will show us, and you can also ask, yeah, universe, please show me, give me a sign that I can read without any doubt that I'm on track, right? Or if this is my true twin flame, then please give us the opportunity to meet and find out about it, right? Or whatever sign you want. Yeah. So very often it would be also your divine counterpart who is asking for something like that, right? Because you would maybe have the clarity, and it's maybe on the side of your divine counterpart where there is doubt and fear, right? And you might have doubt and fear in other areas. Yeah, that's sometimes also the case, that it's not the same doubt and fear, but there is the energy of doubt and fear in your both of your lives. Yeah, because we are always choosing the same at the core. And so when for example, he or she, please always like adjust for your situation. If he or she like doesn't want to leave behind certain things, is holding on to certain things, maybe people, places, and things, right? Then same for you. Yeah, same for you. You're not ready to give it over to the divine, and that's fine as well. just know that when whatever is coming up in the now moment is giving you valuable information. Yeah, so it's really worth to connect to the divine. It's like to plug yourself into the stream of electricity, right? It's always there for you. You can always plug in at any moment, and that's the only difference there is, really. Are you like connected, or are you disconnected? Yeah, and that's basically also the what it means to be in separation, or to have separation consciousness. The belief that you are separate from the divine, which you're not. Only you can choose to separate to a certain degree. Yeah, but you can also always decide to come back, and the divine will show you the way. Maybe you need to persist a little bit. Because as I said, when we go to the higher vibrations, then when we have luggage, then this will be shown to us. This might feel a little bit hard and overwhelming, and maybe sometimes you don't see the point, or you don't see an end to it. It can be discouraging. But also those things then will show you something about yourself. Yeah. It's always a new issue, a new programming, basically, right? We are programmed, and by what we have experienced in this lifetime, by society, but what we have seen, what we have chosen, maybe what other people made us choose. And very often it's that we chose other people over ourselves, other people's opinions over our own. And we have to come back to what we are really about, not what the others are about, not what our family wants, not what our friends want, not what society wants us to be. but who we really are. And then maybe we will align with certain aspects of that. And that's okay, right? But it's our choice. And that feels good to be in that place where we are who we are, right? Yeah, that feels really good, and that is very attractive, right? Also attractive to your twin flame. He or she will certainly not miss that one as you are connected energetically, right? And when you're not there yet, that's fine. It's okay. You just keep going. You just work your way to that. Um, and I'm certainly like sometimes doing lives where I do general energies and a little bit of healing. So if you want to be like notified for this one, subscribe to the channel. You'll also find a meditation. It's free that I've created. It's designed to align yourself with self-love. That's always a very valuable thing because it just opens you up to take further steps and to gain more clarity and to be in a higher vibration overall. And it's always very helpful. It's very simple but very effective. So if you want to get this one, there's a link also in the description. It's also free. Subscribing is free. So if any of this resonated with you, I would be like happy and over the moon if you click on the like. And yeah, and I wish you a beautiful day as always, and I see you in the next video. Bye for now, everyone. Bye.